Hello, this is Cuberized, and welcome back to my Let's Play. At the end of the last episode, I had, was gearing up a little bit and have set up a temporary base. This is my enchantment nook. I have a pocket enchanting table. We also have our smithing table over here, so that I can add Apotheosis gems to items with sockets. And on that note, I did go through and take a look at items I had. So one thing I want to try is to see if I can enchant these items first and then add a gem. So for the boots, they're already pretty good boots. They have speed. If I take lightning damage, it's reduced, and it also reduces durability damage to the item. The socket gem I'm going to put on is, and again, I have a limited number of gems at the moment, but I want to be able to utilize some of this stuff. Is I'm going to be putting in dodge, 5% chance to dodge on my boots, and I wanted to see what I could get on an enchantment. Again, I'm running bare. Oh, you know what I can do though? Just thought about it. If I go to my quest book, I haven't actually gotten any of my items here, so I'm going to go through and grab them. Seasonal sensor is from getting started, so I'm going to go through and grab all of my items, and I got some lead ingots. It's an ingot, that's nice. Means I do not have to worry about it. Here's where I'm going to get the experience to be able to better enchant my items. And for everybody from the last episode probably yelling at me like, why didn't you get more experience? I'm doing it now. So at least I'm getting it now. And there's something else in here somewhere. And I'm not seeing it. There it is. There it is. Okay, got all of those. And while I'm here, I did mechanism because I mined some osmium. And that got me some raw osmium, so why not? I'm going to need that anyway. I got the dream seeds, random chance, bone meal. And Thurgy gets me a random alchemical something. Tin. Okay. So, and on that note, let me put that stuff away. Let's see here. Let's, this is my experience I just picked up. These are the gems I'm going to use. And I'll put that away. Okay, here we go. And that's what I need. So I'm going to see what I can get here. This is an exponential curve on experience, so I'm not going to get too much, but we'll get up there a little bit. And might as well, because if I die, I lose it. And the ways to save it, I was looking up between episodes, and I mean there are some ways, but I need to put a little effort in to be able to make this stuff, and it's not just mining. It's going to take a little bit to get some of this that works. So this is actually a good option for holding experience, but it needs blaze gold, and that I need to get into just dire things, and I need to be able to have more than the couple of ingots of gold that I have right now, because I need that to make this. The other options, I think there's I think it's called a drain. This thing, XP drain. Yes. So an XP drain takes a singularity tank, which not even getting there. I'm talking of Eyes of Ender, which takes blaze and ender pearls, and yeah. So that's the dire, just dire things is going to be easier to do. All that being said, going back here, I now have a lot of experience to do, and so I get protection 2, which is not that exciting. I will actually take this projectile protection. And then for the leggings, what can I get? Unbreaking. Well, that would be nice. Armor, luck, knockback, resistance, and I'm going to be putting on a physical damage is reduced. So yeah, let's take Unbreaking 3. And I got it. Okay, so these are now enchanted. I will put the lapis away. Oops, wrong one. Right there. And then let's put the gems on. So using the smithing table, here I'm going to put on this. And yep, got it. And then this I'm going to have, I have one, and I'm going to put this on it. So there we go. And I'll put this away too. I can take that with me, but I'm almost more afraid that I would lose it. So this is 5 armor and 7.5 knockback resistance with a 1 armor toughness, and this is less armor, more knockback resistance, and luck and physical damage. So this will actually be very nice to put on if and when that goes. And this is yeah, better all the way around than that. So I will definitely put that on. I'm not going to put it on right this second, only because I generally like to, you know, die. Now, because I've also done this, now I'm to the point, unfortunately, where I think I'm going to try to enchant this, only because I kind of need to use up these 18 points of experience before I lose them, because death will do that. So, oops, and wrong gizmo. Let me do that here. And is that a llama? The merchant's outside. Let me grab... I've done really well with emeralds. Let me go find the merchant and see what the merchant has. Wow. Lots of things that, no, I don't really want anything you have. I mean, I would want that, but do I have enough diamonds? I think I only have 3. Do I have enough diamonds? 6. Come back. Do I have enough emeralds? Now that I've said that. 45. No! I don't have enough emeralds. Oh. Alright, well. Hey. At least I figured that out before I made the helmet. Oh, and let me get rid of this guy who is walking around out here and not, you know, dying the way he should because he's under the overhang. Wait a minute, what are you doing over here? There you go, and you caught on fire. And now I've got you, and I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Well, it's okay. All this stuff is I don't want to say starter, but starter. In fact, let's see if we can do something with this. Because this is not a bad bow either. So let's see if we can enchant that. And whatever we have left, we can always try to put on the chess piece. So, we got power, power, and power. 18's a lot for just 2 power. Hope I get something else on there besides power. We're going to try it. Power Flame Punch. Well, okay, yeah, that's good. And let's see what we can get here. Can't get that. Protection, protection. Do I have protection on anything yet? I have Unbreaking, I have Projectile. I don't think so. Protection. Okay. Just hoping to get something else with that, but That's okay. So we've got some better... Not even a socket there. Okay. And this can't be enchanted? Yes, it can. Right, and of course, keep putting the lapis away. Mana boost, projectile protection. I've already done that. Mana boost, might as well. Okay, so we have some decent backup armor, which will be very nice because this other stuff is going to break and fall off. And we know that. And I've got a decent... do I have... Inspiration, looting... Looting would be good to get on a sword and not that sword. Let's see. Sharpness. Yeah, there's a lot of nice books here. Sharpness, protection, precision, temptation. I was hoping we had... there's an unbreaking. That's useless. No, I was hoping I had an infinity, which would be amazing, because I could put that on a bow. It's very limited with what I've got at the moment. Alright, so that's a good start, and I now can actually have a bow that shoots one of my 8 arrows, which is why infinity would be handy. I think I do have feathers, but I don't think I have that many to make just a few more arrows, if I can find them. Yeah, there they are. I went right past them. I think I have the sticks with me. I do have the sticks with me, and okay. There's a key bind, and I probably don't have it set correctly. But if I do flint. And yep, there it is. Okay, so for me it's the Y key, but there we go. You can actually find, you get those little glowing, or the little puff particles, and that's how you know. And I'm hoping arrows are still that. Yeah. So let's make more arrows. We've got almost a full stack now. I will put this here. I'm going to keep the sticks with me just because I'm going to need them. And I'm going to take just a little bit of cobble, just so that I don't have to mine out anything in case something breaks. I do have 3 partial iron pickaxes. And, yeah. I think I'm going to make a diamond pickaxe, since I do have... I just put the... Okay, well, the nice thing is the crafting station, whatever you put in it, just sits there. So if you do what I do and step away for a moment, then you can come back and try to figure out what you were doing. And there we go. There's our diamond pickaxe. Okay. I think we have all of our tools. We have our bow. Food. So I'm going to leave the melon here only because Yeah. And I'm going to cook up this and make it into potatoes. The thing with the melon is I'm thinking I might want to grow melon, and being able to do that would be handy. But I need melon seeds, and I don't think I've found any yet. And then my burnables. Oh, I still have that. Well, that's easy. Yeah. I did make tiny coal because it was, and this is handy for doing individual pieces of things. Like if you kill an animal and you end up with like one piece of chicken, then having one little tiny coal will smelt the chicken, and that works out nicely. All right. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay, so I can keep moving with this. I'm just going to pause for a second, make sure I have everything, and definitely have a very mismatched outfit going on. I do want to check one more thing while things are cooking up. I think I did get a point. I did get a point here, so it's my first point in killing, and I have 4 points here I need to utilize, so I'm going to do that real quick and get out to fortune. So 2 of these branches are already done. So that's 1/4, 25% of this wheel has been filled in. And yeah, we're on what, episode 3 or 4? I mean, it's like nothing. So the 1 point here, the key here is to figure out which one of these you want to start with, because you have to pick one of these white tiles, and then from there you can branch out, but you can't cross over. So once you pick, you have to work your way all the way around. Each one is focused on a certain thing, and I'm going to use this as a great example. This is hearts, so you get a lot more of these heart healing things in this area than you do, say, down here. There are some, there's just less. So this is melee damage, so there's going to be a lot more damage oriented things here. This is bow oriented, so more bow things on this side, and this is resistance, so more of that down here. So wherever you want to start, you're going to have to work your way around. So if you like resistance and heart like I do, that's a big progression around the wheel to get to the other side. So choose wisely on this one. Yeah, this is range damage. So the rest of these tiles, this is attack speed, this is damage by sword, melee damage versus ranged, luck, jump, resistance, so you can kind of see, and then movement speed, stamina reduction, or plus 5 stamina, which means you can move more and do more before you run out of steam. So yeah, so that's how all this works. And I'm going to start with hearts because, yeah, hearts are good. And so my food is here. Just going to get a little bit to top off. All right. Oh, and with the 2 backpacks, I have one here and one here. So this one has this kind of stuff in it. I think I'm actually going to switch that with the one I have on. So I think, yeah, this is empty. And I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this before I go out. Again, more space is a good thing. And then don't have to switch these back and forth. So, and can use that for storage. So let's upgrade this real quick. So I do have copper, and if you upgrade with copper first, which is very abundant in this pack compared to iron. Iron's a little harder to find. If you upgrade to copper first, then when you go to upgrade to iron, it's only 4 pieces as opposed to 8. So you can do that either way. You're using up 8 copper to save 4 iron. So trust me, it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna have so much more copper than I know what to do with. Okay, and so that's good there. I don't have enough gold, I don't think. Oh, I do. Do I want to do that? I probably want to do that. Only because I know that it's going to be a thing, and plus I get a reward for it because it's a quest. Over here, personal storage. You get to work your way up to netherite. And I got gold. Hey! More than what I actually used to upgrade the thing. So yeah, used 8. I got lucky. That's because you get a random reward. But yeah, that's awesome. I ended up with more gold. The other thing, let's see what else. Let's see what it would take to here now. In here, it's a quest to make upgrades. And so you need to make the base. I think I can do the base. I didn't even think it's called base. Yeah. So 1 leather, string, and iron. So iron I have, string I have, it's the leather. And let's see if... Okay, I'm doing my search inventory and I'm not finding leather. Let me try this. No. How about this? Ah! Yes, I have 2. That's not enough. I need 4. Okay, I don't have enough. Ooh, you know what I can do though? Where's, it's in here somewhere. I know it. I could just search for it. I only have when you have limited chests that I have at the moment, this is not too bad. Okay, that's what I want. What do I need to make a drying basin? So, okay, what I'm trying to do is I need leather. So to be able to do that upgrade. So to get leather, you either need 4 rabbit hide, which I don't have. You need wild and wing, which I might have, but I don't want to use it for that. Or you need hog skin, which I know I don't have. I can take something leathery and hit it with shears, which I don't have, to get leather. Which is not the way I want to go. Salvaging is a better way to go, but I don't have a salvaging table, and that's really expensive. Partly because I don't have a bucket or lava or these tools. Something I definitely want to get, but I'm not there yet. So going back to this, another way to do this is there should be there's a lot of ways to get leather, so but is a drying basin. So you make the basin, you throw in rotten flesh, which I know I have, and I can get leather. And then, but the black dye is actually the thing that I'm not sure about. And can I use this? Yeah, this is used to make the mechanical version. So it's not like I'm going to be wasteful about it. It's the black dye. So then we play the game of, so how do we make the black dye? I know flowers will do it. I don't think I've got it. Ink sacs I don't think I have. So there's ink sacs, there's black flowers. What else? Uh, dried black tea. Okay. Um, okay, that's a whole thing. Yeah, no. Better chance that I may have picked up an ink sac and just don't know it. So ink. So let's see. No, no ink sac. All right. So yeah, uh, not gonna happen right this second. But my potatoes should be done, and they are. So let's get that out of there. The nice thing is I think you can actually store your fuel in here, and yeah, it stays. So I have more food. I can tuck that away. I don't need the rotten flesh. Okay. Going to pause for a moment. I'm gonna look through my inventory, and I'll be right back. One more thing I thought of as I was going through my inventory was I have a compass, and I think I can turn this into a nature's compass if I have logs, if I still have logs. I may not have logs. I don't have logs. One second, let me go get some logs. I should put some, oh, there's a friend. Let's see if we can, oh, that's nice. Okay, that was worthwhile. Let me go ahead and, chop down a tree. And ooh, I want to try to get that oak right behind him. Not getting hand to hand with guys is actually quite thrilling. I think there was an apple in that. And I'm not sure that I actually finished off. We don't have a lot of just normal trees here. This is acacia, right? Yes. Grab that. I'm going to need acacia saplings at some point. Well, just acacia wood, but that's... of course, there's another log in there somewhere. Okay, got that. Dead bush. Not the prettiest terrain, but even the dead bushes give you sticks every once in a while. Yeah, this way you get dead bushes and dwarf trees. And I still have to get that tree down all the way, because that will... Ah! Yeah, is it me, or are there things roaming around that ought to be not roaming around? Should be dying, you know? At least I thought so. Okay, so I have my oak saplings and I've got my oak logs. Let's go make the nature's compass. Partly because why not? And wow, I have a lot of things still on the ground. Alright, I didn't really want to have to do that. I put a lot of stuff. I went through and was collecting all the Iron Spell and Spellbook items. Did I get it all? Yeah, I think I did. I think I picked it all up. Okay. So going back here, let's pick up this last little bit out here of that I did not notice was there. There's one up there I don't think I can get at. Alright, so nice lanterns on the way in. And we can do, just put it in here. So, okay. There we go, Nature's Compass. So now we have that. Yeah, so I was looking to see what, that's food, to see what I can do in terms of Iron Spells and Spellbooks mod. And yeah, let's take a look at that just for a moment. And I've got more boots. Okay, I'm going to put this in here for now. I have enough stuff to be getting on with at the moment. And yeah, so put that in there. So this is all, well, minus the arrows. Ignore the arrows, but all this stuff is, no, that's not that. Okay, I don't know how I got this in there. Yeah. I'll get myself sorted out here. Okay, so we've got these gems here. Here's the gems. These are all iron spells and spell books. There's this blank runestone. We have arcane essence. And we have these. So we've got scorch, blood needles. Wow, that sounds. These are level 1s. Blaze storm, gluttony, electrocute, another blaze storm. So that's the same as that. Did this actually stack? No, they don't. And summon horse. So we can use this. Will all go with this. We'll go with that and that. So that's all that stuff. Yeah. So let's think about doing a little iron spells and spell books. Okay, to be able to do something with all those, I need an inscription table, which I know I don't have because I haven't found any of the structures yet. But I don't think it is that hard to make. I think it's stuff that we can do. There it is right there. So it's a book, some wooden slabs, and some fences. So a book I have back here with the books. And that I didn't, I don't know why I put those in there. I need to put those in there. Let's see if we have any fences. I have fences, and I have some slabs, not enough. Trapdoor. Okay, so let's, yep. Okay, so this goes here and here. That'll go up there. Do I have any over here? No, I do not. Let me go get that wood. And I have oak. I should actually have, don't I have planks with me somewhere? Yes, I do. I think it's 3 across. Here is where my pocket table will come in handy because I can just, there's my slabs, and then I can take that and put it here, and there are my slabs, and there's my table. So this is my first, yay, we've got fireworks going off. My first journey into magic this this round through, which is actually a lot sooner than I did last time. And oh, decorative skulls are gonna have to go. Okay. to say this works just like it. There. Okay. So this is the table. We do have a spell book. I think I might be, sorry, I put everything over here. I might be skipping ahead by, let's take a look at, yeah, let's take a look at the quest book here. Iron Spells is here. I do not have a scroll forge. I haven't made that yet. This is, yeah, this is a different thing. These actually have pathways, so if you kind of watch the direction this is going. So here's an inscription table. It's locked because I have not done what I need to do. Upgrades. It's locked. It says locked. So I actually have to magically trace back here. This goes back this way, which goes to here, goes back. Okay, so I think I have to make the flimsy journal. Okay, so let's make the flimsy journal. I need paper. I think that'll get the quest started. Nope, flimsy. Flimsy journal. Okay, the string I think is here. And yeah, so it's this string, which I will put back. Can't do that. Yeah, there. And then paper. Flimsy journal. Nope, that wasn't it. Now it's back. Oh, I know I made it. Yes, I did not do any of this in the last playthrough at all. So I am trying to figure out here where we start. I thought it would be that, but that's upgrades though. Flimsy journal. Locked. Oh, there? No, I mean one moment while I stare at this again. Okay, it does look like the scroll forge is what is currently unlocked, which means that's the one we have to make, which yeah, so you start with that, and I guess the blue is what you get to go to, and this is what this leads to is blue, and the red is what's required. So now that I understand how this works, the red's required, so you have to trace back the red. So this is where you actually start. Since we have scrolls and we have the inscription table, we've kind of jumped ahead, and we have a book. Well, now we have 2 books. So you put the journal, I think, here. And this will accept, it says 8 spell slots, and this is 6, 7, 8, so that's it. We might as well throw in the ones we have. So that's Scorch. It's a level 3. Let's do Blood Needles. Okay, that is yeah, it's a blood magic versus this, which is a fire magic. That's level 3. Let's get the level 2 things in and level 1 things. So Blaze Storm. Okay. Alright. I think these can still go in. Summon Horse is probably not the thing that I would do, but okay, let's do Electrocute. Summon a horse. Ah, looks like a horse. Okay. And then oh no, that won't go in. It's got to be level restriction. Okay. So level 3 are not going to be able to be added. No, that was. Okay. Huh. Not sure why that's not going in and that one did. So you put the spell here and you click and it adds it to the book. If you click on the spell, you can pull it out. Did I already put this? I didn't put a Blaze Storm in there already, did I? This is Scorch, Blood Needles. Oh, Blaze Storm level. Oh, okay. Okay, I already have one in. This is a level 1. This is a level 3. I get it. Okay. So different, this does 2 damage with a 3 cast duration, 3-second cast duration. And this is, well, that's, yeah, it does more damage. Okay. So, we can save this one. And these are all of the other things that are related. I could actually store this in here as a holding pattern, if you will. So, yeah, that's the part of it I just didn't get, is that there are spells and then there are levels to the spells. So it's not a level, how can I put it? Blaze Storm was the perfect example. You have Blaze Storm level 1, 2, 3, and so different different things here. So if I think, I don't know if it's, I'm going to have to check my keybinds here because I don't know which one is, let me just scroll down till I get to iron spells, because they're listed alphabetically by mod after the first couple. Iron. Oh, and here's the Ultimine. So it's that little, that, which is right above the tab. And you can, if you don't want it to be that key, you can switch it to something else, but by default, that's what it is. Iron, I'm sorry, there it is. Cast selected spell. Okay, so these are all conflicting, so I need to just figure that out. And none of the quick casting is set, so problem is a lot of the keys that I would think of are probably already being used by something else. Let's see. Let's of course it's being used by something else. Okay, how about, nope, that's being used. How about, of course that's being used. Okay. I have to be careful what I pick because I know some of this stuff is being used for things I care about. It'd be nice if it was all kind of together. Okay, let's make that 7. Let's reset that. Left Alt. Probably not gonna remember that. Cast selected spell. What am I using E for? Let's figure out what E is used Nothing actually. I mean, other modifications with E are being used, but not E by itself, except for that. So I'm okay with that. So I can cast with E and select with number 7. So if I do this, did I not? Did I change my mind after the fact? 1 second, let me come down here again. E, keypad 7, yeah. Let's do this and let's make this. Okay. Oh, I think there it is. Okay. So, sorry, I had to equip it. There's a slot here for the spellbook. Not there. So if you right-click it, it equips it automatically. Then it's here. I can put it back. So I can then the number 7 keypad that I picked pulls up this menu, and then I can pick which spell I want to use. So let's say Blaze Storm level 3. So if I and I picked E for my cast. So if I come out here, and is there anything I can shoot at? Ah, conveniently, we have a volunteer. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. It's on a cooldown. It's on a cooldown. Okay. Well, thank you for killing him. I guess I will use this then. I need to check and see what the cooldown is because I kept trying to use it and I couldn't. So let's go in safely. But that's very cool. That's kind of what they do to us, the blazes. That's pretty intense. So we go back to the... I have to get used to the keys. So this here is a 20-second cooldown. All right, so that's why. So one big burst and then run. Got it. Okay. Should be fun. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, those are the skulls I picked up. I do still have paper in my inventory. I'm going to get rid of that. This I want to disenchant so I can get the unbreaking, because I don't know how many of those I'm going to get a chance to find. And, yeah. Okay. Good to go. For the time being, I'm going to have to toss that away. Do I have the... I must have it over here. Yeah, I do. And for now, that's fine. Okay. So I have the chest readily accessible, so I can pull them out and put one here if I need to, out of my backpack. And then in my other backpack, I have extra food, armor, tools. I've got my architect's staff. Oh, this is something we need to go play around with as well. So if I don't know if it has to be in a straight line or not, but let's try this out. So the way this is supposed to work, as I understand it, you right-click while looking at a block and set it as the first point, and then right-click another block to set it at the second point, creating a temporary bridge. And it can be within 21 blocks. So let's say here, here, to there. Now, here, to there. Okay. Am I clicking incorrectly? Let me make sure. I hear rain, but I don't think there's anything else here. Hold right click to set it as the first point. Oh, and then okay, so hold right click and then look at another block and release. Aha! And then run like crazy. So I have made it across. That's cool. Which is good for I need to get across that chasm and I don't want anybody coming after me. And yeah, there we go. I don't know how long it lasts, but I'm going to run back. I think it's 30 seconds. So if there's an enemy following you, I don't know if they can cross with you, but that could be, you know, problematic. But good to have this in case I need to. Because I could, when it is time, try to utilize the trees to cross from, is that a skeletal horse? That is a skeletal horse. Okay. There's nobody on said skeletal horse. Oh, now there is. And they're shooting me. I'm coming up here. I'm going to use terrain here to try to slow them down. Okay. Good news is that my armor is working really well. Bad news is I didn't know that was going to happen. Trying to hit the skeleton and not the skeletal horse. Where's that spell when I need it? Oh, I died. Oh no. Alright, I'm taking that. And I'm gonna go back. Can I go back? Did I go back? Yep. Went back. Oops. Got something in my hand and I'm not grabbing my grave. Grabbing the grave. I don't know if my spell's on a cooldown. But let's try it again. Cool. Yes, that is much more powerful than my bow. Alright, so I did bring let's close the door. Let's not let the bad guys in. Did pick up the bed. I will put the bed down here. Click. Get rid of the junk. Okay. Alright, yes, so good news. Armor is working. Bad news. That stuff is going to wear off soon. So, sneaking up on him. Okay, so there was there were 4, I think, like 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. 4? I know I've killed 3. I'm not sure if I killed the 4th. And that would be a no. I did not. I'm going to have him come up here so I can back up a little bit. Give me time to get my spell back. And it would have been helpful if I didn't hit the fence with half that. Yay! Okay, answer the question. Yes, that was a skeletal horse. Slightly scary. Let me come back in here. Alright. I'm really going to want to save my experience here, and I don't have a way to do that yet. Really don't have a way to do that yet. How do I make the goo? Okay, the basic, this is just our thing, so the basic goo is clay, which I think I have, sugar, which I might have, cane, rotten flesh, I know I have, dirt. Dirt I actually may not have. So I have, that's chalk, and I don't know why that's in there. Nope. Rotten flesh I think is in the bottom one, and I will get that here in a moment. I'm looking for something that looks like dirt, which I do not think I have. There is clay. I was looking for that earlier. And rotten flesh. I need more clay and dirt and sugar. Yeah, I don't have sugar cane. Can't do it. Okay, well, I will come back and do it. Let me sleep. Between the rain and the darkness. Okay, so, and I think I can set home. Yes, home is now set. Okay. All right. So, but trying to do too many things at once here. So we have our spells, and those are pretty exciting. And yeah, as long as I have mana, that's working. The is it a staff or a wand? Staff. The staff that I have is actually going to be very beneficial to, get over there. Potentially. It's only got 21 at the moment, but these things, it should, I think, does it level up with... Oi, hitting all the keys here. Yes, it should level up. So that is good. So I have I'm way too much to do is what the problem is. There's way too much. Okay, so this is, let me go hit the other side of this graveyard and clear that out real quick. And then we can figure out what to do next. This is going to be a little bit beyond me, and that's probably a pirate ship. If I had to guess. I can't see it, but I'm going to guess that that's what it is because it looks big. So that's probably beyond us too. But we can, yeah. So I want to go back to the dungeon, the first one, this one that we were already exploring. And I may take the bed with me because now that I've set home, my respawn point would be wherever I set it over there. And so hopefully I will be closer to things. And if I need to come home, I can always slash home. If you think slash home is a little cheaty, home and back and spawn I don't think are bad because it's kind of built into the whole construct of Minecraft. Teleporting and that type of thing, it depends. It depends on, and again, it's a personal thing, and it's also individual versus server thing. So, but I do not need to have this in my inventory at the moment, and I do not need to be carrying around these. Okay. So, let's go to the dungeon. Let's go do dungeon crawling. We have food, we have better weapons. I don't have a better sword. Let's make a better sword real quick before we leave. And then I'll run over there and we'll continue where we left off. If I can find a stick. Iron. Diamond. Ooh, diamond sword. Unenchanted. Let's go iron. If I'm going to make diamond, I want to make it so that it's got mending or something exciting on it. Alright, good. We are good to go. And let's see if I can enchant it with anything. I still have a little bit of experience. Bane of a knockback. Neither one of those is exciting at all. I mean, knockback maybe better than nothing, but yeah, not thrilled. Okay. All right. So I have. Let me put that away. I don't want to lose that. So I've got pocket things with me. I don't think I have any more. I do have one. Let me grab one more, make one more pocket chest. There we go. Okay, and then I have, as I said, I have weapons, I have armor, I have food, torches. I'm going to need lots of torches. And that it does not belong in there. Okay, all good to go. Used up a lot of the experience I gained, which is good. All right, and at this point, we're at the end of the episode. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Then I will run back, maybe doing some mining along the way, but run back to our first dungeon, which is not easy to see here. But I will run this way. This way, yes, kind of, that way. Go this way over to the dungeon here. It's the white dungeon versus the yellow dungeon. And go back down to where we were at. I've got the bed. Yes, I'll place the bed, and I've set home, so we should be good. And on that note, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to put them below. I do read and reply to everything. If you did enjoy the content, please like the video. It helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already subscribed, please think about doing so. It also helps out the channel, and I appreciate that very much if you do that for me. That being said, I'm looking forward to making more episodes in this Let's Play, my second Let's Play for Craftoria. Hope you continue to join me, and if there's anything you'd like me to go over or see or do more details on, let me know in those comments. Other than that, I will see you at the next episode. This is Cuberized, signing off.